parte 5 aqui. Lembrando, esses vídeos estão todos sendo gravados em live lá no Twitch, tá bom? Vamos continuar aqui. Tchau, 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 tchau. Continuar. Deixa o jogo tudo em espanhol. Acho que fica mais fácil de entender. Em inglês, né? Para algumas pessoas, certo? Tá bem otimizado, graças a Deus. Mais ou menos, né? Mas você pode mexer também aqui, ó. Você pode tirar algumas coisas daqui, ó, se você quiser. Os gráficos aqui, ó. Tá tudo no alto. No alto, é épico. A qualidade da textura tá no épico. Pode deixar no alto aqui. Alta. Você pode mexer nas sombras também. Folhagem. Muitas coisas aqui, mas o jogo usa toda a memória de vídeo da placa. Estranho, né? Já fiz vários testes aqui, ó. Se deixar isso aqui no médio e vazar a mesma coisa de memória de vídeo da placa de vídeo. Então deixa no alto. Então eu não sei o que é, mas a folhagem também você pode deixar no médio, ó. Não muda nada. O que muda mais é a sombra, né? Reflexo também, ó. Danada. Então são coisas que não fazem nada. Vamos continuar aqui. Temos missões secundárias aqui. A gente tá aqui. Esperar pra ver como é que sucede. Como é que é? Ah, tem que dormir, eu acho. Então a placa bem aqui. Cadê? Banco. E? Não. Vem aqui. Escrever com sucesso de luz eventos. É horizonte de acordação. Tá, vamos ver outra aqui. Fazer essa aqui. E vai pra Polska. Tem opções aqui, cadê? Tem aqui, tem aqui, ó. Interesse, mas vai dar no mesmo local, será? E os pensamentos do verme aqui. Estranho que o jogo não tem música, né, cara? Ó. Tem um telegrama. Ixi.
Nice rugs. They smell like downtown.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
You'd better not get in my way when I'm working.
And what does a whelp like you double in?
Maybe he's the murderer. The young master was bored and came to Povishna for a taste of gore.
He'll taste it all right.
His own.
Isso, acho que dá ponto. Você... Pobrita. Pobrita vai ficar atacando você aqui, ó. Safado. Nossa, 45. Ó. Não foi, velho. Caralho. Parte, mano. Que safada ali da faquinha. Nossa, velho. O cobra não faz nada, velho. Recupera HP, pelo amor de Deus. Eu vou perder aqui, velho. Nossa senhora. Sacana. Ah, ela usou o bagulho errado. Filha da mãe, velho. Filha da mãe. E o trouxa morreu. Nossa, vacilei. Fique pra cima. Os bichos tão safados. Caralho. 2. Menos um. Quatro de sangramento, 5 de sangramento. Puta merda. Esses bichos tão fortes, cara. Não é brincadeira não, velho. Então, marca da morte. Esse daqui vai pra cá. Mano, ele não... Oh, canagem, velho. Nossa, tô lascado. Toma sangramento. Eles dão o combo junto, ó. Nossa, ele é muito... Pra cá... Onde é que é? Mais um, hein? Pra cá. Ah, não, ué. Será que é isso daqui?
Is the painting finished?
Nope. The police took the body before I could finish. But I'm sure something new will appear soon.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might...
I-
I'll go now. Any fish biting?
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
My name is Victor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here.
With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman, and the fisherman is doing his bit.
Who's the fisherman?
The one who left the body on the beach. Stark naked, with pebbles in place of eyes, and a hook stuck in the roof of the mouth.
Like a fish. That's what he always does.
The police call him a serial killer. A dozen people he's snuffed out like that already. The son of a gun.
You sound like it doesn't bother you too much.
And what should it bother me for? If he kills, he kills. We are not to judge if that's good or bad.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away. Yep.
Insistir, pecador.
They can't catch the fisherman even though he continues to kill. Is that right?
He's smart, shrewd, not like those police fools. And everyone knows who he is.
How so?
Because, you see that guy on the beach who set up his easels in the sand and is painting?
He's the fisherman.
He paints all those bodies. He's always around the new ones. They even raided that hovel of his. Right, Edek?
Yep.
Yep. Reconhecer que resulta suspeito expressar assombro que não está.
And yet, he is still at large and keeps painting. So maybe he's not the fisherman after all.
Sure he is. Everyone says it's him. He's a weirdo, living like a hermit in that hovel. Nothing holds any value for him. So maybe he takes people's lives just for the hell of it.
Yep.
A pena filme afirma que Esfralário, artista chamado de Cajestan, é o pescador. Sempre que esse primeiro ser visto na cena do crime, ó.
And where is that hovel?
Go along the river and behind the workshop. Am I right, Edek?
Yep.
O artista vive em uma das chozas do sur.
Is it bad that they're doing the job?
And what for? Did anybody call them? Anybody complain?
What, do you think murder doesn't bother anyone?
Like there are never any murders in Povishla. Big deal.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
We'll do fine. We don't need the police here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
Yeah, right.
Right. Certo. E é o arte pela morte.
Hey, you can't be here.
Cayetan doesn't allow it.
I don't like you, Sonny.
He's got nice shoes though.
Let's get this over with.
É a peleia, fica comigo a peleia. Esse cara é o quê? Esse cara aqui é um tanker, né? Dano. Nossa. 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 Vamos lá. Nossa. Ele tira um, ele tira dois. Então também. Esse aqui vai tirar mais. O cara tá lascado. Põe. Tá lascado, amigão. Pera. Para hit kill. Aqui. Nossa. Mensagem da polícia. Aí, pô. Interessante, hein? Safado. Mas antes, XPzinho aqui. As 12 aqui, né? Meu Deus.
Any new ideas?
Can I help you?
Can I ask you a question?
Whatever.
Aren't you afraid you might be arrested? You're always the first one out of the body. You painted. To me, you look like a murderer.
Me? Why? The bodies appear on their own. Besides, let the police worry about that.
If they catch the murderer, there will be no more dead bodies to pose.
Right. I hadn't thought about that.
I think painting those bodies has become something very important to you.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
It seems it has given your life a new meaning.
Do you really think so? I
Olha só que italiano.
It seems that while contemplating the lack of sense in life, you did find something you care about.
Right. But that doesn't make sense. Why is it that in trying to go with the flow, I end up paddling harder? Where did I go wrong?
Ah.
Beautiful.
A marca.
It's time to free you from it.
Can you hear me? Take a step back from him.
Filho da mãe.
What? What are you doing?
They're arresting me, that's what.
Pedi pruebas de la culpa de casa. Já decidi que já é inocente. Posso deixar ele inocente. Pegar o bagulho dele. Ou perdi ele.
You've got the wrong man, Pelevin.
That is up to the examining magistrate to decide. Let's take him.
Tell them what you told me. You are not the killer.
What difference does it make?
Pielevin, you know he's not the one.
What can I do? This case is taking too long anyway.
How are you going to sleep after this?
I'm going to booze it up till I fall asleep. Preferably in moonshine.
Pegou.
And now it starts to rain.
A chuva, velho.
Get it away from me! I don't want to touch it.
Yellow belly.
Shut up! Hey, you! What do you want here?
What is that you're playing with?
It's a hook from a real dead man. A dead man's hook. Quiet, you dolts!
This hook is from the fisherman's victim, isn't it?
So what if it is? What's it to you? They've already caught the murderer.
What if I tell you that they didn't? That they caught the wrong man?
The fuck they did! Get lost! Unless we trade for it. Got anything interesting to barter with?
Assustá-lo dizendo que não deveria estar aqui solos, negociar para aqui dentro.
And what would you like for the hook?
A cannon.
A saber!
Well, you heard him. If you bring us a cannon or a saber, we'll give you the dead man's hook.
That should be doable. There were some old blunt sabers in Father's office.
Go away now. You're boring.
Filho da...
Salut. You'll give me the hook because I say so. It's not a toy.
Oi! Mietek! This flunky wants to show us his pecker in the bushes.
You perverted fuck! Touching children, is it? I'll give you a pounding that the dungeon can only dream of.
3 contra 1, meus amigos. Doze. 9. Vejamos. Nossa, bicho, para. Se ele se cura. Como assim? Nossa, isso daqui foi de base. Tem que me curar. Ah, isso aqui vai de base. Isso aqui vai de base. Boa. Isso, agora eu pego a cobrona. Oh. Ah. Toma.
You sure showed them.
Well, well, I admit that you know how to fight. At first, I took you for a police oath, but I was wrong.
How flattered I am by your compliments. I thank you most sincerely for them. And now, I would like to get this hook.
Well, after a fight like that, you earned it. Here.
Hey, what's this supposed to be? I mean,
Shut it! So what now?
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
Why? You think you can put me off, fancy pants?
Piotr's a lickspittle for the coppers.
Shut your mouths! Or you lose even more teeth. I'll help you. Come find me near Antiaja's brothel. We can resume the investigation there. All right, enough of this. Let's leave this place. So then I tell him, stick that rubble up your ass. I've got my honor.
You sure are a canny lad.
Hello.
I'm on my break. Come back later.
I sent him, Auntie Clara. We're doing an investigation together.
You're always up to something, Piotrush. What investigation?
What are we doing here?
What do you mean? The aunties are the key to the world of information. They know and hear more than anyone else in Povishle.
Are you his actual aunt?
You really are a tourist. Of course they're not. But I prefer them to the real ones. They always help me somehow when I'm in trouble. They'll dress a wound, give me an apple, or a beer.
Piotrush, nothing gets by you. You remember that lady's gloves? I said I liked them once, and he brought them to me the next day.
Well, just say the word.
What do you know about the fisherman?
All I know is he's in jail. Finally. This cursed place can breathe a little.
He's not in jail, though. We're looking for the real one.
Piotrush, is that the investigation you're playing?
What do you mean playing? We're both dead serious and committed, Auntie.
You better watch out. You'll get in trouble.
I needn't have come here.
It's not over yet. Now, we split. You go grill the other aunties, and I'll see you later. After dark, some of them work here and others in the streets. Remember to tell them I sent you. Piotrek Justa, that is. And ask better questions this time.
Watch him. If anything happens to him, it's your fault.
Hello.
I can't stand this weather. Can I help you?
What are you selling?
My late husband's junk. I don't need to look at all of this if I can't look at him.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No point brooding over it. The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I have to go now.
Goodbye. Yes?
Have you seen anyone suspicious here lately?
Other than you? This is Powiśle. Everyone's suspicious here.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Anjo, let's get... let's get...
Good evening.
Good evening. What do you want?
I bet he's a customer. Do you want to put him off?
How do I know if he's a customer or not? Bad things happen in this weather.
You're right. What brings you here?
What do you know about the fisherman?
What an odd question. Unless... God, it's him! He came to kill us!
But they just got him. That freak who painted corpses was the fisherman. He created inspiration for himself. Right?
They can prove the painter was guilty, which means the fisherman is still at large. It could be anyone.
I can't stand it any longer. I didn't come back from London to relive it all over again. Let's get out of here. I'm scared. And you, stay away, weirdo.
Good evening.
Cloud behind the corner, 5 kopecks. Naked in a bed, 15. A blower will cost you 3. Unless you just want to watch something, then it's 2. If it's something else you're after, you can fuck off, or I'll call for help.
Piotrek Justa sent me. He's a nice kid.
Piotr sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? I'll give you a discount though.
No, that's not why I'm here. I just want to talk.
Well, fire away before someone is onto us.
The fisherman. Have you heard anything about him?
Only the things everyone's been prattling on about. But if it's information you want, buy yourself a newspaper. 2 kopeckas. Any other questions? Or should we get to the point?
I'll let you get back to work. Goodbye.
What more do you want from me?
I got the hook from the victim's body. Local kids had stolen it.
I already have a few of these.
Because of it, I know, let's call it, the scent of the murderer. The Thaumaturge could be useful in a case like this.
But the case is closed. That's enough. When I get sober, I put you in jail, I swear. Now leave me alone.
We'll see about that. I'll find out why you're so reluctant to run this investigation, and then we'll resume it together.
What? You're going to cast a spell on me, magician?
Who knows? Don't go anywhere. I felt something. Where is it?
Of all the joints in Povishla, you walk into this one again.
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
You're right. The dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance. Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it. I'll tell you the rest of the story there.
Viktor Szulski, Thaumaturge.
Antoni Nigorevich Pelevin.
Lead the way.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge. There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman. Ну, Thaumaturge, за дело.
He has multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died. But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
I presume it's his trademark.
Yes, he always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
Any personal items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento of her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Pielecha wasn't the fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well. Which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the bank?
Did he have a family?
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
All right, the autopsy's over. When did Pielecha's wife report he was missing?
She admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the moonshine.
A friend of...
What about Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever cheer him up. It must be really hard for his wife now. A friend of a friend saw him in a moonshine often. A local joint.
I know where it is.
Anything else?
Thank you for being willing to talk to me. Goodbye.
Give my best to Piotruś.
Hey, what are you up to? Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
I know she doesn't have it. So here, I'll pay for the conversation.
Well, all right.
Of course, I'll add something extra for the misunderstanding.
Very good. Well then, have a good night. And you, get back to work.
Yes?
Do you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
What jewelry? Look at me. I had Pielecha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop. Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
At Browarna Street. But it's probably closed at this time.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Let... Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, key, jewelry.
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems, bangles, spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
What does a magician need a ring like that for?
I've already told you. I'm getting married.
I do have one, but it's not for sale. It brings me luck.
I'm not going to play any games with you. Show me the ring.
Well, this is a game I'm not going to play. Zichu, Rishek, come here. It's time for some fisticuffs.
Eu sabia, cara. Peraí. Ah, 53. Caralho. Toma. Toma. Agora é só fazer isso. Nossa, ele tá tirando meus pontos de ação. E... três. Easy.
I'm begging you, please stop. Give me the wedding ring.
All right, already. Here.
Esse cara é muito mole. Tá. Agora a gente tem encontrar o verdadeiro assassino. Mas antes eu vou ter que ajudar o cara, né?
You're not from round here, I can see.
Hello. Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
Is it the weather that has this effect on you?
One more word, and we will take you out.
I'm a friend of Tadeusz Pielecha. I know he liked spending time here.
Bullshit. I knew Tadek, and I did not see you at the funeral toast.
That's why I want to make it up. To Tadek, and to an easy death.
All right. Come in. Just be good. What can I get you?
I know Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here.
Wouldn't you rather have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
You miss him, so do the others. You've known him for ages, and now the mere mention of his name tears a hole in your heart. Help me, and I will do him justice.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. If he went back to his wife that night rather than here, I guess he'd be still alive.
That means he spent his last night here?
Yeah, when he left, that was the last we ever saw him. It was pissing down that night too. And a few days later, he was lying sprawled out on the river bank like a dead fish.
I suppose we don't have many customers on rainy nights like that. Can you remember who else was here?
Just regulars. Same as today, some hookers come by at times. Today we've got one copper and one intrusive posh boy, which is unusual. I mean you.
Did Pielecha leave alone? Yenek, the steel worker, left with him, but he came back shortly after and passed out in the corner. Then a hooker went out, probably to work.
Do you remember which one?
Clara. She's the carrying one. She chumps around with that little shit Yusta.
Did you talk to him?
Tadek did more drinking than talking. He only complained that Yaja had him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself of it, and he wouldn't pay for nothing. Other than that, no. He was a man of few words.
Ok.
I'll be off now.
Good riddance.
Última carreta. Não, agora só restou só esse daqui. Nossa, eu não tenho força da mente. É. Velho. Nossa, mano. Sacanagem, velho. É uma missão secundária, mas eu tenho que fazer isso aqui. Pena, hein? Mente 4. Nossa. Sacanagem. De novo?
And
Have you seen?
no.
Yeah.
Não dá, mano. Vou ter que... Pera, eu vou salvar primeiro, né? Tá. Ter que... Essa missão aqui, ó. Pra liberar mente. Mente, sei lá o que, pá. Não é? Mas o bicho, vou mudar de lugar. Já tô no mente 5, né? Mental, cara. Mental que...
Am I a magician or what? Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. In this building. It couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by. Maybe he was on his way to a tryst with Svetlana.
Hey, Suski!
What?
Chicken butt. Tie him up. There you go. Tighter. We took his book. Well done. All right, let's wake the asshole up. Wakey, wakey.
What? What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
A shooting star, am I? For a moment, flickering, granting hope, holding fearful humanity briefly by the throat, before suddenly vanishing.
Hold on. About it.
Someday, this poetry will be the end of me. Long time no see, Shulsky.
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
What does it feel like to have your life depend on me?
Not the best. Listen, I understand you hold some resentment within yourself over what happened, but I can't change the past.
Well, yes, but shit! You told me to wait for help and instead the boys in blue showed up and you washed your hands of it and left my pop to rot in prison. At least admit that you acted like a dick.
I admit that it was a shitty move on my father's part.
Your father? Well, look at this weasel. Straight to whitewashing the past. Like father, like son, eh?
My father's karma came back to bite him. A horrible death in return for the kind of man he was. I'm sure you heard.
Well, admittedly, nothing's put a spring in my step in a long while, like hearing that Shulsky met his end as sludge on the sidewalk. They say the devil doesn't take the wicked, but for your old man, he made an exception.
Now that he's dead, let's put the past behind us.
There'd be no reason to talk if you hadn't pinched Papa's gut back then. Victor, it kills me that we pulled the trigger together. Together. What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward!
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption. Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
I'll take a look around.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today, we're practicing our boxing on you. Some...
Feathers? A beak? I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Fucked up, but today you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
You never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening, at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone. Old friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up, yet. That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a saluter here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity. Hey, everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as The Demon's Den! Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go! I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
Ou seja, o cara enganou a gente, né? Pensei que era uma treta. Vou pegar tudo aqui. Examinar nossas coisinhas. Aqui em cima também. Olha, tem várias iscas aqui.
Yes, sir.
Vodka, revelry, extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
I've had a look around and something's caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the saluter.
Well then, shoot!
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
Huh.
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
You know, I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
What happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bag and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing. Yeah. My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something, looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead. I have to gather myself a little too. Lelek. What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Salutor's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where Aboritz is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on, I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of. Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there too.
Outra porta marcada.
Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of...
Come on. You'll see the true face of Abaurycy Niedzic. And maybe...
Eita.
Welcome to my world.
Meaning what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word, to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness. All right, let's drink, shall we?
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a Milk of 83.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars. And as for me, the streets took me in. Taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs. And when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family. My shivs.
Listen, I know that my presence inspires you to create poetry, so you scribble it down, and I'll hunt for traces of Lelek.
Fuck off, Victor. When I'm done, I can write a dirty limerick about you, you know?
What? You give up, you piece of shit?
Do you see what I see?
I see two morons wrestling with a lamppost. How you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus, looking down its nose. Arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
Well, that would piss anyone off.
All in all, look at it this way, Aboritsu. It is a little stuck up.
Well, that's true. If you look close enough at it, it could be enough to piss you off.
That's what I said.
You sure showed that lamppost what brave squatties you are. It's leaning now, so you taught it a lesson.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you vandalizing city property? Papers, please.
I think you must have a screw loose, gents. Different rules apply in the bar district.
No need to show your ID, Niedzit. We've already got a cell waiting for you.
Well, I don't think so. Go ahead, Victor.
Velho. Só lá.
well. You sure gave that the Cossack treatment.
And what? You guys were so worn out from fighting a lamppost that you didn't help?
It was fun to watch. Nijits and the magician in action, it's a fine sight.
Time to keep an eye out for Danis. He was injured in the fight with the Colossus and got lost. I think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where? The Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
The night's still young. There's excitement ahead.
This devil of yours hasn't turned up yet?
So far, no.
É aqui, ó. Atualmente vou pegar mais outro.
Private party tonight, no riffraff.
Cheers, Ivan, my friend.
Mr. Niedzits, well, I've got clear instructions.
Don't be silly. It's a beautiful night out. Rare when we see stars over Warsaw. But now look. 1, 2. If you count them all, you'll know the extent of my gratitude.
Well, all right, go on in. I'm fond of you, Mr. Niedzits. I'm just doing my job.
You see? That's respect. This is what they call a private party? What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that 2.
Look at her all over him. I'd know how to make the most of being so popular.
Oh, nasz drug. Come sit with us.
Did I hear you talking about Danis?
Danis and babes.
He talks a lot, makes a big fuss around himself, but when push comes to shove, he leaves them hanging.
So them babes must like him.
Yeah, nothing for us to do except drink and enjoy one another's company.
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you guys a couple of questions?
Let's see what you're after, wizard.
Danis had a fiancée, but she dumped him. How come?
You know, he keeps his feelings to himself. But it hurt him. That's what I think.
Maybe she got sick of waiting. She had her pick of men in the village.
And is that what made Danis so devil-may-care? A broken heart?
Sure. What would it be otherwise?
Who is Pasha?
Our buddy, from the same village as us, out past the Don River. We went through a lot together.
Pasha's dead. Leave it at that.
What actually happened to him?
We all stick close together, but when you're drunk, you get some weird ideas. That damn Pashka of Pasha's was a spoil of war.
Vamos próximo é o passarinho.
Time, Danis and Pasha got tired.
Ah, pegar o passarinho. Vai dar pra colocar um monte de habilidade no mental. Aí vai dar pra liberar mais
But
coisas.
that little saber of Pasha's doesn't make him feel triumph, more like love and concern. He really looks after it.
Beleza.
You know what I think? You're not being straight with me.
What?
I think Pasha and Danis were more than comrades in arms and blood brothers. On top of that, I think that's why Danis's fiancée dumped him. People from your village kept giving her crap.
The fuck are you talking about? They were blood brothers, that's all. You'd love to find a buddy like that, someone for better and for worse.
Calm down, I can see your faithful friends. I'd better go take a drag of Warsaw air.
If you like breathing through a straight nose, don't try any funny business.
Só tem esse cara aqui. Denis.
Come on, don't make me beg. I'll fix up your head for no extra fee.
I'm in no hurry to go upstairs. I feel like a game. You up for one?
Me? Forget it. I have gorgeous hands. Everyone says so. You're not gonna carve them up with that shank.
What? You eavesdropping, magician?
I found something that belongs to you. A letter.
Hand that over. If you read it, you'll regret it. It's private.
Easy now, I just wanted to talk.
We don't have anything to talk about. Leave me alone.
Lock, stock and barrel? Or the London bar?
The Demon's Den!
You taking a fucking survey? Are you spying for Niedzits?
Sheer curiosity. I work for nobody. I'm the one in charge of...
Devils, I know. Get out of here. I can't stand the sight of you.
Don't mind me. I'm already going.
Pronto.
Danis doesn't think about what he's doing, and he doesn't care about the consequences, as if it's all in the name of fun. He couldn't cope with his broken heart, so he started tumbling further and further into the depths of chaos. It seems like Pasha was more to him than just a comrade and close friend. His death hit Danis like a train. Since then, his life's been nothing but irrational behavior and risk-taking. He's thumbing his nose at death. I think I'll accept the challenge. Time to figure out his flaw and catch Lelek. I wonder if he'll play Russian roulette with me.
Ixi. Plantar a cara de Denis ou encontrar a pessoa e a marca. Mano, é você, né, velho?
What you sniffing around for again?
You're sitting there so quietly. How about a little game? You play Russian roulette here, lads? Or are you too soft?
Ha! Think you're harder than me? I eat Russian roulette for breakfast. Let's play.
Did someone say Russian roulette?
Show us what a tough guy you are, pretty boy.
6 chambers, 1 bullet. Ready to start?
Nossa.
Wait, Victor. Let's play with mine.
Next time we'll play with yours.
I hope so. Let's do it your way. I won't insist.
Does this remind you of anything?
Hang on. Isn't that the same gat we used for...
Play.
My turn. It was nice knowing you guys. And you, Victor. If fate so ordains, we'll speak in hell. Well, 4 more.
Oh, porra.
We're starting round 2.
Is that how it was with Pasha? Do you wonder if you're going to wipe the remains of my brain off your face?
Shut your trap.
Nossa, sobrou uma só pra ela.
Chaos. Watch over me. That's the end. We know what's waiting in the cylinder.
You brave enough to cross even that final boundary?
Have you lost your damn marbles, Victor?
Pasha ran out of luck and lost his Shashka, right?
You're all lying. You think I'm scared of death? The sight of me makes the Grim Reaper quake in his boots.
Well, go ahead.
Watch carefully.
Passarinho safado.
Is that lovely song for me? Don't stop. I'm enjoying listening.
Lá vamos nós. Le Passarito. Leleque safado, hein? Já foi. Ferrou, agora ferrou. Agora eu não posso dar moleza pra esses caras aqui, não. Essa daqui, ó. Tem que dar um fim nessa daqui. Doze. Tem que ter cura, senão nós tô. Vai. Foi. Usando cura nele. Bora. Gritou. E... Isso. Isso. Mais uma vez.
Enough of losing. Rasputin will tame you.
Bullets have no effect on me. The end will never come.
What are you talking about, Dennis? Let's get to drinking. The night's still young.
You don't understand. None of you. Leave me alone.
I don't want to hear another word. Get out!
Shut it, Selim. Or I'll find a loaded piece and shoot you dead. Give me a second. To get my thoughts together. I have to.
Nossa, tem coisa pra caramba. Desejar que busque consolo em sua tristeza, forjar Dani sair do bar. Pareceu uma confissão honesta. É.
Tell the truth. Only the truth will set you free. You and Pasha.
You weren't meant to dwell on this. And Dennis, keep your trap shut, Ataman!
I loved him. I loved Pasha. I still do. My own stupidity lost me the love of my life.
This is the wizard's fault. You're dead, you dog.
Hands to yourself, Selim. Enough arguing.
I'll defend my brother's honor to the death.
Selim, Timur, brothers. I haven't lost my honor yet. But I have found peace. Ataman.
Everybody get that? If any of you don't like what you're hearing, I can take care of you right now.
Come on, let's leave these scoundrels alone. We've got stuff to talk about. What a poetic experience. I can feel it in my bones, as if I were part of something grand, you know?
You knew the Russian roulette game was rigged, right?
No, I thought God would spare you. That's why I wanted to play with mine. You know, I've still got plans for this evening. But tell me, did you catch the little sprat?
Yeah, I did. But it wasn't easy. It still isn't.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. At least now it won't be Lelek deciding Danis's fate. And that's always a good thing.
Anything that lets you sleep at night, friend.
Forget sleep. Now I need hypnosis. Thanks for today, Abodice.
Oh no, hold on now. The night will end when I say so. Come here.
What do I care? Lead the way.
Well, yeah, I get that. At the end of the day, what heals the body and soul better than a double vodka, eh?
Senhora, esse cara vai ver até umas horas.
4!
Esse cara encheu a cara.
To us, to you, to vodka!
Nossa.
Show her your demon, Victor. Just not on my shoes. Victor, boy. Maybe you aren't at all such a prick as Sataniswaf was. 99 bottles standing on the wall.
Hey!
Nossa.
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty.
My head's about to explode. What the hell are we doing in front of my house?
The front steps got the better of you. But Victor, to hell with that. What a night we had. Admit it. If you're looking for fun, do it with Niedzic.
Well, I admit, it was quite...
Schmite. It was spectacular. And we both know it.
We'd better get away from here, if Ligia finds us.
Ligia! And by what fault do your eyes burn red, hot, while your mouth is like honey? You trust overmuch in my virtue?
I see you're looking after our good name, brother.
Actually, this is all his fault.
What? My fault that you couldn't get up 3 steps?
You plied me with booze. I defended myself heroically, but sadly, I succumbed.
Ligia, my darling, he put up a valiant fight, but it's impossible to resist me.
You're both utter idiots. Can you make it home from here, or do you need a hand?
But those 5 rubles, remember?
This is a bit awkward, but...
Well, spit it out. A full sentence, please.
My beloved sister, could you please, on my behalf, give some money to Abauritse?
Here, from now on, you can cover your own tabs. Maybe you'll even start paying for your own telegrams. And now, pardon me, but I have things to do in life. Once you've dragged yourself home, brother, I'd like a word with you.
All right, don't worry about it now. We'll have a chance to meet up. Next time, you're buying.
Next time?
So you think I'm done with you? One night like this is too little for us to be squared up. I know not why others stare, lest it's at our drinking fair.
I need to see Rasputin.
Vou no Rasputin primeiro. Ó, Rasputin depois eu falo com ela. Rasputin. Eu vou colocar mente 3 no personagem, ele tá mente 2. Então não dá pra fazer espaço astral, não consigo ir. Agora vou poder ir um monte de locais, né? Essas meninas aqui tá querendo lutar, deixa eu ver.
Get ready for some shit.
Ah, me lembro desses caras. Dá um couro neles, né? Me lembro deles. Toma. E... Toma. Nossa. Nossa. Já foi. Nossa, gritou. Agora eu pego a cobrinha. Pra curar esse safado, né? Eu vou tomar dano até uma hora. Nossa, curou tudo. Nossa, gritou. Os caras têm tanque, velho. Muito tanque, velho. Meu Deus. Muito tanque. Mas vou dar um jeito. As ações dele, né? Duas logo de uma vez, né? Interessante. Cura. Mais outra aqui. Nossa. Beleza, agora ele lascou-se. Um lado. Ah, era. Ah, Rasputin. Bora, Rasputin.
I don't see him, but I can sense.
So that's how you want to play.
That chirping of his is unbearable.
Do you hear him? Good. That means you can locate him. Point him out to me. Focus on his song and show me where he's hiding. You have him.
Mais outro, boa.
Yeah.
Vamos acelerar isso aqui que parte mesmo. Agora sim. Agora a gente pode colocar o ponto aqui de mentes. A mente da gente foi pra 4, galera. E pô, uma paradinha ali também, hein? Nossa. Beleza. Agora a gente pode fazer essa quest aqui, ó. Porque a gente tem mente, sei lá o que, né? Essas duas quests secundárias que tá faltando, né? A gente partir para as principais. Boa. Aí acho que vai finalizar o capítulo 2. Vamos pegar mais um bicho, passarinho. FPS vai de... Aqui, ó, tá vendo? Oxe, agora sim, velho. Agora. Oxi.
Piotrus's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
Move away from him. None of this is his fault.
True. He was bright. He connected the dots quickly and found this place.
And this is why you want to kill him now?
I don't want to, but I must. Because of you. You're to blame for the boy wanting to play detective. And now his blood will be on your hands.
Piotrek is a bright lad, and he's got his entire life ahead of him. He trusted you.
Yes. He was the only one who never looked down on me. It's all your fault. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Why are you even doing this?
Why wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Alright, that's enough talking. Give up. And don't even think about that knife.
I'll have the last word here.
No!
Everything okay? You alright?
All right. Yeah, I'm all right.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
And I think you followed your pride, Mr. Great Thaumaturge.
I'm sorry I didn't notify you before.
Apologizing won't change the fact that the murderess is dead.
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed. I also didn't anticipate that she'd take her life like this.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah, forget about it. The risk comes with the job. But I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
I understand. What will happen to Cayetana now?
The perpetrator is deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It'll take a while without a testimony. Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Cayetana's case, Commissioner.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
Vai entrar aqui dentro? Loucura. O que mais temos aqui? Ó, não tem mais eventos, agora é só o principal. Vamos lá. Falta mais quantos quantos bichinhos? Acho que uns 4. 4. Eu acho. Ah. Falta aqui. Ali, ó. Falta mais. 4. Interessante, hein? Aqui, ó. Isso mesmo. Falta esses 4 aqui. E... Interessante. Beleza. Mais 4. Sletana.
Shut up, Snake. Did you think we wouldn't find out?
Идешь с нами.
I hope you clean up after yourselves.
Rumianцева, развернется камерник.
But I haven't done anything.
We can always come up with something. Arrest him.
Dá um couro nesses caras aqui que... Nossa, é 4, velho. Aqui está o passarinho. Certo. Reduz a concentração, elimina todos os estados negativos. Oh. Protege quando todos infligam. Caraca, vamos ver se passarinho é bom. Toma, 25. Os caras, espadão dos caras, mano. Nossa. Nossa. Já foi. Dois já foram. Caraca. Nossa. Seria bom, bicho. E a concentração de todo mundo um pouco lento. Mas... Pois. Era. De que agora? De 3. Vai.
What doigrałaś? If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Why are the Yohana after you?
Evidently, they got tired of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor-General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
But you had nothing to do with what happened to Sofia.
I know, but how can you be sure?
I strongly believe that a person is innocent until proven guilty.
Of course. So, we're at an impasse. What do you propose?
I came to pick you up. You'll be safe with my associate.
What associate? Where?
In Pavansky. The neighborhood, not the cemetery.
Victor, I need to flee the country. Do you understand? Will you help me?
Agreed. How precisely am I supposed to help you?
Ensure me with a safe departure from Warsaw and transportation to Vienna, with all necessary discretion.
I can arrange that. Until then, you can stay at the Nadarzyńskis. You'll be safe there.
Thank you, Victor. Can we go now?
Come on, I'll hail you a carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it. I'd feel safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
If I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died, where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Just hurry, please.
É a Black Book em Bar London.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Nedges, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Mokotów racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
Always glad for a coffee. Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
I'm just sorting something out with this cow face here who doesn't pay on time. Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
You'll make it up to me. Every kopieka.
Yes, I'll repay it all. Thank you, Mr. Nedges.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here. So, how'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the shivs can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Thanks. I'll head off.
Not so fast. Have you been to Povishla since you got back from your travels?
Yes, as it happens. A rather unique neighborhood. Fishermen, porters, and craftsmen, all trying to make ends meet.
Is that all you've noticed?
More or less.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Thanks. I can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
Vai por Skiriviski. Lá. É tipo Lanor, né? Jogo de investigação e piriri pororó. Não sei se vai liberar outro mapa, será? Só esse mapa aqui. Se tem outro. É aqui, pô. Não fui, não. Ah. Errado. Coisa nova aqui, deixa eu ver. A ponte de interesse. Tem sim, ó. Cadê? Ali, ó, tem o ponto de interesse, vamos lá. Oh, ponto de interesse, cadê? Será que esse aqui? Esse aqui eu já peguei.
Excuse me, officer.
What do you mean, not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there, feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on herring. Let me through to the wharf.
And what are you here for?
Sergeant Kadash, I'm here on official business.
Of course. Boys, let this gent through. Well, ain't they all chummy? What about us?
Enough of this Narishkit. Say who you are and what you're doing on my turf.
My name is Viktor Shulski. First, show yourself, coward.
You're in no position to raise your voice.
It's better that way. We can talk as equals.
What are you making such a gavolt for? What do you want?
I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else. I can introduce you to Javier. You interested?
I know Javier likes to fight. So, should we head to the boxing ring?
Something like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
Lead the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Povishla. Fighting first, hugging later. Areo Rafe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturdays. Welcome to the dungeon, a mecca of gambling and violence. You see the box above the ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
Place your bets, ladies and gents. Don't miss the chance to earn some dough. How about a bet?
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barshchik or on everybody else?
I'll put a ruble on a Barishchik.
Corking choice.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get riding.
Okay.
Excuse me, are you ladies fighting here?
Yep, Bessie and Alice Gordon from Buffalo Bills. There a problem?
No, not at all. I'm wondering how you ended up here.
Getting even. We got a score to settle.
Ugh, sure do. With Barshchik.
That fucker was going with me for a while. Only he didn't mention.
He was dating me too.
We're gonna jog his memory, American style.
With violence.
I see. Good luck in the fight.
Mas vai ser na próxima live mais tarde. Eu vou abrir uma livezinha, então. Valeu por ficar até o final do videozinho.